Top 10 Things to Do in London, England. Before we get started, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest content. 1. Big Ben. Big Ben is London's most famous landmark, so it's a must-see for all travelers. The name refers to the huge bell inside the clock tower, which first chimed on May 31, 1859. But the whole building at the north end of the Houses of Parliament goes by this nickname. Big Ben was renamed Elizabeth Tower in honor of Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee in 2012, but most people don't call it that. The tower underwent extensive renovations from summer 2017, and there was much excitement when the bells first rang again in November 2022. It's still not possible to climb up Big Ben quite yet, but the big reopening for visitors is scheduled for later in 2023. Your best bet for a picture-perfect view of the tower and the Houses of Parliament is from Westminster Bridge. 2. Westminster Abbey. If you followed King Charles's coronation or other festive royal events, such as Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding, you're probably already familiar with Westminster Abbey. But London's most iconic church is even more impressive when you step foot inside yourself. Westminster Abbey was founded in 960 AD and has been the coronation church since 1066. It is also the final resting place of no fewer than 17 monarchs. The late Queen Elizabeth is buried in Windsor Castle. Scientists such as Sir Isaac Newton and world-famous writers, including Charles Dickens. Westminster Abbey is both one of London's top tourist attractions and a working church with daily services, so be prepared for crowds and parts of the Abbey closed. The church is busiest in the mornings, so visit after lunchtime if you can book a time slot. 3. The London Eye. The London Eye is a giant Ferris wheel on the south bank of the Thames River, and it's been a London landmark of its own for over 20 years, so no list of the things to do in London would be complete without mentioning it. But is it really worth it? Let's face it, the 30-minute ride comes with a big price tag and potentially long queuing times on top. However, on a sunny day or at night, the views are truly stunning. If you're lucky, you'll not only see all the London sights including Big Ben, the Tower of London, Buckingham Palace, and the Tower Bridge, but all the way up to Windsor Castle too. So if you are new to London and don't mind spending some cash, go for it. Fun fact, the London Eye is also one of the top places in the UK for people on romantic getaways. And, in fact, to get engaged. They even offer special proposal packages with private pods and champagne. 4. The Tate Modern. Museums rank high among the most popular attractions in London. And not just because you can visit them regardless of the weather. If you only have time for one, make it the Tate Modern, which is one of the most popular museums in the world. The massive art space, with its iconic tower, is housed in the former Bankside Power Station and sits right near the Thames, across from St. Paul's Cathedral. 5. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace has been the official residence of the British monarchs since 1837, and even though all the royal family currently live at other royal estates, it remains the place most associated with the crown. A highlight not to be missed is the changing of the guard, a traditional ceremony that sees one detachment of troops taking over from the other, marching along the Mall to Buckingham Palace with musical accompaniment. Expect both traditional tunes and pop songs. It takes place on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and daily during the summer. At 11 a.m., it's one of the best free tourist attractions in London. For a prime spot, arrive at least 1 hour in advance, as the area gets packed year-round. 6. The Tower Bridge. Walking across the Tower Bridge is a must-do when in London. But nothing beats watching the landmark lift for tall vessels, including cruise ships, to pass through. River traffic has priority on this stretch of the Thames by law, meaning ships can request a lift any time of the day, bringing the traffic on the bridge to a complete halt. On average, the Tower Bridge opens twice a day. But what's the secret behind being at the right place at the right time? Luckily, it's pretty simple, as you can check online to see when the bridge next lifts. Then, make sure to arrive on time to watch the spectacle unfold. 7. Portobello Road Market. In the 1990s, the movie Notting Hill, starring Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant, made the West London neighborhood of the same name known around the world as a romantic travel destination. But even if you're not a fan of rom-coms, Notting Hill and its famous Portobello Road Market, considered the largest antique market on the planet, have a lot to offer. 8. The West End. The West End is London's equivalent to Broadway in New York City and the heart of commercial theater and musical productions in the UK. More than 16 million people watched performances here in 2022, making tickets one of the hottest holiday gifts. 9. The Tower of London. No list of the best things to do in London would be complete without the Tower of London, an iconic castle, former prison and execution location, as well as the home of the crown jewels. The royals' precious accessories have been stored here since 1661 and only leave the tower when used on official occasions. Want to see King Charles's and Queen Camilla's crowns? They are right here. The Tower of London is more than 900 years old, and you can feel its history in every corner. Keep in mind that the complex is not only impressive but also huge, so plan at least a few hours to see everything. Besides its exhibitions, historic halls, and the guards with their signature fur hats, the tower is famous for its wild ravens. According to legend, the kingdom will fall if the 6 resident ravens ever decide to leave. 10. Borough Market. Dating back to the 13th century, Borough Market, on the south side of the Thames, is London's oldest food market and a great food travel destination, with more than 100 stalls and plenty of small restaurants and wine bars where you can enjoy lunch or dinner. While the market originally focused on British produce, you can now get Indian curries, pad thai, Ethiopian stews, falafel wraps, pasta dishes, and of course, the obligatory fish and chips. There are also plenty of stalls to stock up on bread, veggies, wines, and sweets to take home or have later in the day. The market is open Tuesday to Sunday. Borough Market is a lunch favorite with people working at the nearby offices, so expect long queues around noon. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thank you for watching.